especially during conflict and post-conflict. As usual, women and children are the most affected community in all the countries, and so is in Nepal. Therefore, UN Security Council Resolution number 1325 and so on 1820 has been one of the various instrumental tool for us to be for that. And it is not only the name that we've been using. Nepali women has been taking this as a very strong instrument to address issues of conflict victims, and also reconciliation, and for the logical end of the conflict, coming up to the peace. So this has been a very good instrument. That is not only an instrument, we came together as women at large. We also could bring men who supports us. So the process of developing national plan of action for 1325 has been a very, very positive and good experience for Nepal's women's movement actually. So we've been able to develop a comprehensive national action plan, which was being able to include women from all different sectors, different groups, different geographical locations, ethnicity, language, ability, and everything. We were been consulting women in different places. We covered almost 80% of the geographic locations in the country. And it became a very good tool for bringing women together, putting the agenda in one place and consolidating all these things. And it was also a very good tool for us to advocate and bargain with the system. So at the end, it became a collective activity, collective agenda of the government which is in the peace process. International community, of course, supported us, and then we became the first country to have a comprehensive national plan of action in South Asia, and in the whole Asia we are the second one. And we are very proud of having this, and this has connected each one of us in the country, and it also developed a vibrant civil society, especially focusing on women's security in this issue. And we've been able to launch this last year in UNCSW. UN, government and civil society represented there when we launched this. And not only that, it does not end there, but the implementation of 1325 National Plan of Action is another challenge with us. Therefore, civil society groups, especially the women organizations who are very heavily involved in this peace process and implementation, formulation of 1325 National Plan of Action, we've been very active in monitoring. Also, we have a national monitoring group who works and brings in periodic reports on it, and also shares this with the government, and sometimes we also do this collectively with the government, and which has been a very good exercise for all of us to mainstream and also visualize, visioning our agenda. I think Nepal has already been an example, and our experience has been an exemplary experience for many of the other regions, not only in Asia, not only in South Asia also. Therefore, the experience sharing, our learnings, has been a very good learnings for other countries. And And therefore, we have been organizing many sharing sessions, strategic meetings with other sisters, other organizations in the region. Take for example, Sri Lanka. Nepal and Sri Lanka are both post-conflict countries. We are into the peace process. We are in reconciliation process. But Sri Lanka still don't have this national plan of action. So to create a pressure, to have a real group pressure to the countries in South Asia, Nepal has been a very strong evidence, and we are also working on it. We feel that we should be able to help other countries to bring at least national action plan, which is real national action plan of the stakeholders. It's not just the stack of paper that can be written by any expert, any group, even by the government. So the whole process that is which is counts, and the inclusion of all different groups of women who are affected by the war, that is what is counts. And also visioning the future of the country. This is what counts very much. Therefore, we think that we can contribute a lot. We're already contributing. Recently, 2 months back, we had a huge forum discussing about 1325 status in each of our countries, like Afghanistan, Sri Lanka. Even though they're post-war countries, don't have national action plan yet. Bangladesh, Pakistan and India, they're still struggling, and the governments are not still ready for thinking about it. So we as collective group are helping them to work on it, developing a group pressure, creating evidences. Not only creating evidences from the civil society group, but also bring in governments, because in Nepal, fortunately, we've been very fortunate to work together with the government, as this is our common agenda. So National Action Plan is government's agenda. This is what we have made. So ownership of government for this document is very important, which can be a good evidence for other countries to take on, which can be non-threatening evidence for other governments in the region.